It is time for the final monthly tower. That tower, I do not know translates. Hi, Ram, it's 28. You just go to the sky lobby and you go to the right. You can't go in there. It's not in there. It's not in the jacuzzi room. You can't even get temperatures anymore. But yeah, just go in here and you have the refrigerator tower. I really don't know how to pronounce it. Kyodaina Reizouko. I don't know. Then you just gotta wrap here and then jump to wrap off because that's ice. And you have some zip wraps. You want to go a little bit out because it's slanted, but you should be fine. Then you just flick off, jump to here. You want to jump, and then you want to keep going because it's conveyor. Then conveyor method off, and then just kind of squiggle around, but make sure your back towards this wall. And you gotta be good. See that one stud? It's inside. One stud gap. Well, not really, but kind of. It means you want to wait for this wall to pass. You just want to go and then just gotta keep going, wrap around, just hope for the best. And then when you want to get low, because as soon as the speed block comes like not collidable, you just want to go to this corner bit and then wrap around, and it should be fine. Then you have another wrap around. Then you have this new section. Basically, you just want to jump, go into there, wrap around. You gotta wrap, go into here. You would wrap and go into there, but I failed. I don't even know how I managed to fail. I just never landed. My hitbox never touched it. Yeah, also this section really sucks. But yeah, I don't know why. I'm like just not doing well on this tower. I'm struggling on this tower more than Tower of Frightened Nightmares. Remorse Tower versus a Terrifying. You actually land here. Just walk in here, walk carefully. You want to jump on this tightrope thing and go through here, and then you want to squeeze this way, but you see that button? The reason why I did that so you can kind of jump and then land there. And now you can continue on. Jump onto here, flick around, jump on top of this, go here, and then you can go on top of this thing, then just jump to here, and it's kind of W and A until you can get on top, then jump to here, then jump here, and then you just gotta go around, and as soon as that spinner piece, you want to jump, and then you want to wrap around and jump off. And you want to do that because you see that you can jump onto it, and then see you can wrap around and then land, and then you gotta jump on this thing, so hold space as it's ice, and then just try to get there. Just try your best. You should be fine. And then you want to jump on this ice, but you'll notice at the edge of this conveyor, you'll see that it's a clear jump to this platform. So what you want to do is you want to go towards the edge, jump, and then be good to go. And then you have this button, which raises this up, and then you're on the next floor, I'm assuming. Anyways, you want to wrap around, and then you just wrap around this. Trust. Of course. But normally, if you're not unlucky like me, or bad at the game like me, you would actually be able to do this tower, but I'm like really gonna have to do a cut on this because, well, I keep failing a lot and I really don't want to repeat myself a lot of times, so there's gonna be, every time I fall from now on, unless it's like a very light fall, I'm just gonna do a cut because I've done like 5 attempts on this and I really know this I shouldn't be struggling this much because it's like high remorseless compared to my terrifying skill level, but yeah. Normally what would happen is you would flick off the ladder and you would make it. You'd be able to make it there, but somehow, somehow, instead of like flicking, when you like shift flick off the ladder, normally that's what would happen, but apparently I'm really bad at doing those, so I just jumped off pretty much. I don't know why that happened. It's like I used to be really good at that, and I just kind of like lost my skill for that. But yeah, anyways, we're pretty much back now. We're actually right back. So you want to... I'll be back when I actually do the ladder flick this time and not fail it. I basically want to flick off and then actually flick off and then land. I don't know why that took me literally like 3 attempts, but yeah. Anyways, you just gotta go here, and if you've ever played like Tower of Bloodthirsty Keynotes, Tower of Suffering Outside, you know what to do. So just W, carefully go around just like that, and then you're good. So then you have some simple jumps, jump here. You see that jump, you want to wrap around, then you just want to keep going all the way across because this thing moves. So just hold space until like this is at a good spot. And then just jump and then go for it and you should be good. And then you want to jump to this thing. You want to be towards this wall, kind of like this because of that. And then you just go wrap around. Now what would happen was if you were not like me and you hit the corner, you'd be able to wrap around just like that. Yeah, it took a really long time to do this. So then what you want to do is wrap around, and then you want to get to this. You see that right there, just wrap around just like that. Then you want to have like your head towards the ceiling, so you can just go hit that, walk around, flick around, and then you want to go wrap around. Please don't jump for this section because you'd go down, but you can't jump for that wrap. And then you have this thing. Basically, it's this beat block thing. So you want to time it so the beat block kind of ends right here. And then you want to kind of wait to wrap around. Then you want to jump off as late as possible so you can land there. You'll see how it's going to work in a second. So yeah, this takes a while, which it finally worked just like that. So you kind of want to wait for a cycle just like that, and then just do exactly what I did, and you'll be able to make it. So what you want to do is wrap around, jump on this as it's iced, and then you just want to wrap, and then just kind of aim for exactly how I aimed it. Please don't do that. Don't. And then you have this thing. So basically, you want to hit this and go forward so you can land. And then you got to wrap around. You got to wrap around and then climb the ladder and then get up. And then you can hit this thing, which teleports you to this new area. Basically, you got to wrap around on the left side, do a big wrap around. You got to wrap around here and then jump off as that's ice. And then you got to go to here. You want to get towards this edge and then just quickly wrap around, just hope for the best. And just walk forward. Just got to like jump up and then go in. And then you have this thing, basically, just want to get the edge and then just get to the side like this and then just hold E as you'll be able to just kind of walk up and off. I don't know how that works, but it works. But yeah, basically, you just want to wrap around, then you just have to go all the way down and then just wrap around, go on top of here. And then you just have to wait for this to appear. And as soon as that gap appears, you just want to jump into it. And you just want to stay towards the corner. You just want to go up and then just kind of go all the way around. And you'd be able to get on top. So just copy that, doing it, you'll be fine. You have this thing. You just kind of do a big wrap around without failing it. I've never failed it before until then. But yeah. Anyways, you want to actually do the wrap kind of like this. You just want to get towards that. And then you just want to go out. And then you'll be able to go up here. Jump on this. And then just kind of wrap turn. And then just do another wrap around. And then you just want to jump to here so you can flick around. I don't know why I can't do that. Why am I not able to ladder flick like that? Okay, that's a really good question. I don't know why I can't flick like that. I genuinely don't know why. I was consistent at it literally like 30 minutes ago, but now I'm not. And I lost my consistency literally right now. So, anyways, I'll be back up. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if I ladder flick this time. I did! Anyways, you want to go on this ice. You want to be careful because it's ice, and then you just want to simply wrap around. So you want to get towards the edge here. And then you see that platform right there. You just have to go on. Then just want to keep holding jump. And then you see that right there. You just got to perform a simple stick out. And then you're safe and nice. And then just wrap around onto this. Then do a head hitter. And then you should be good. So now you have this. Basically, you got to go down to here. And then reverse head hitter. And you just kind of wrap it in a little bit. Make sure that button. And then you see these platform things. There's a little platform on the outside. And then you can just ride that up. Go on top of here. Just kind of like try your best to land on that, to climb into the stud. It might take a few attempts, but eventually you get it down. And then eventually you'll be able to, oh my ear. Eventually you'll be able to land here, go up here, kind of walk around, except you don't have to. You just go on top of this arrow, head hitter up. And then you want to jump onto this. And then once you're back against the wall, and then you can just wrap across just like that. And then there's ice, so you just kind of want to go a little bit away so you can just wrap around. And then, yeah, so you got to land right there, so you got to kind of squeeze through a little bit. And then you have to wrap around this way, and then hold jump because of ice. And then you just jump off, wrap to here, wrap down to here. And then you have this next section. Area. And then you got to basically jump onto this. You want to wait for it to appear, kind of jump in there, and then just wait there. And then when this lands in, once it's like in front of you, once it's in front of you, you would be able to actually land there. But somehow I failed literally walking. Like, that's a pretty good thing to fail. It's more impressive to fail walking, but I failed in my fair share of times. I'll be back. Alright, after like a really long time, I started loop filling stuff. What you want to wait for that platform to arrive and then walk down on it. So when it arrives kind of like that, you just walk down onto it and just go there. Make sure that teleporter, now you're on some new section. Basically, you just want to jump to here. And then for this, you kind of just want to get to here and then you just want to jump and then go in. And you want to jump and then go in because, like, well, it'll line you basically perfectly. So if you're right here, kind of like on this liner, you just press space and then you press D just like how I do it. You'll be able to hit that button, which is required, which then you can jump on top. And now continue from there. So you're on some ice, and then you just gotta wrap off, go on the left side though. And then you have the sphere, so just go on the sphere, then jump off, and then you just go all the way around. And then you have this thing right here. Basically, you just jump on the ladder, and then just go off just like that. It's very easy. Now you have this button thing, so you have to get these two more first. You gotta go this side, and then you got this spinner to jump onto, which then you can go here, hit this morpher, and then you gotta backtrack all the way, which then you can just jump to here, and then go all the way to here, and then just hit this morpher, and now you can hit the button, which you desperately need, so you can go to this section, which has some more tight gameplay. Basically, I did this weird wraparound, kind of do that like that, so you just gotta get to this corner, and then you just gotta wrap all the way around just like that, and then you have to kind of you see that area, you gotta go on your back, and then you just gotta flick out just like that. And then basically you gotta go low, and then you just have to like jump out, go in, and then you have to kind of angle out slightly, just like how I did it, and then you just gotta go out, and then you'll be fine. Then you just jump here, jump to this, and then you just have to hit the ice, and then you just have to wrap all the way around, and then you have this area. So basically you want to try to jump onto the fence right here, so you can just jump across like that, nice and easy. Then you can go on this ladder, go all the way up here, and then jump onto this ladder, flick up, and then you can just jump to this ladder, and then you want to flick forward, and then you have to wait for one of these spinners to arrive, and then just jump on it, jump on top, jump on some ice, then jump on this platform, jump here, and then you can do that the other way too. And then you have some more ice, which goes to a truss, and then you can jump onto this, and then you have this big wrap. Basically, you just gotta get as high as possible, and you just wrap and just kind of go a little bit down just to make sure you make it, but yeah. And then for this, you want to wait for this to pass, and then for this part to almost hit you. You want to get ready, and you want it to almost hit you, then you want to immediately, then you want to do the jump, and then get here, just so you can make it and be fine. And then you want to jump, wrap around. My dog is barking. There's a lot of noise, background noise going on, so I'm gonna have to raise my voice a little bit, which I don't want to do, but yeah. Anyways, once you're here, you just gotta jump, wrap around. Then you just want to keep jumping. You want to wait for that spin to be like vertical, but like just about like right there. So right there. And once it's right there, you then want to jump on top, go on top of the sex pusher. Just you can avoid those, you don't have to. And then you just want to jump to here, jump down to here, go onto this ladder, and then you want to flick around, flick up, and then you want to jump here, jump top of this. You see this conveyor, you just have to jump off just like that. Don't worry, there's something there to protect you, and then you just want to jump down to here. Then you just want to, and then you see these platforms right here when you go through. There's one right here and there's one right there. Basically, you want to jump, you want to hit that tight rope, and then immediately jump off and go on the sides. You want to do that because it's ice. And then you just want to jump to here, and then you want to jump down, and then you want to jump to this area, and then you can hit this, and now you have the end. Good luck. Because you have a very lenient, very lenient time section. Is refrigerant? The correct answer is yes. Don't let it catch you. So basically, you have 209 seconds to beat this, and you only need like 100. So you just gotta go on this tightrope, and then jump to here, eventually wrap onto this. It's ice. You see that platform right there? You gotta wrap all the way around, going to here, and then you gotta go on this conveyor, and then you have to jump onto one of these platforms. Basically, when you jump onto one of these platforms, what you want to do is you want to go all the way here, jump on top of this, and then you gotta do all the way wrap around. Then you want to jump onto this, jump to here, and then you want to kind of go on this, and you want to be careful that's it, because it does, like, it is collidable. But yeah. Also, if you fail, you just, it's whatever. Just try to be careful. You can fail here a lot, but don't loop fail for too long, because if you loop fail for too long, like how I did at the early floors randomly, you will not have a fun time. Anyways, when you jump, try to land that. It's not best. Then you gotta go on this X pusher, and then you jump off. You gotta go onto one of these trusses, and then you just jump off, but be careful because it's ice. And then you want to jump onto this spinner, jump onto this, go forward, go on this truss, and then you got a head hitter. Try to avoid that, and then you want to jump towards center, and then you want to go all the way up. Then you have this thing, plate tower of astronomical annoyances. You know what it is. You just flick off, jump into here, jump to here, and then hold jump for more control. So basically, just hold jump the entire time, and then just move very little, so you can make it as it's pretty strong ice. You just want to go carefully get across, and then you want to make sure you have your jump power. Then you want to jump here, and then you see that platform there. You just want to jump, and then just kind of turn, and just want to curve around last second. And then you want to jump here, then just make sure you land on the truss and be prepared to start jumping. It's just weird, just hope for the best. And then you want to jump onto this, and you just got to walk across carefully, just like Steeple of Wrapped Suffering in that one section. And then you want to land here, and then you want to like head hitter up, and then just dodge that, go on this X pusher right here, and then you want to go here, wrap all the way around, and then you have this thing. So you got to wrap there, and then you kind of have to do this S wrap. Basically, you got to jump, 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 and then you're good to go. And then you want to wait for one of these snowflake things to get there. So you want to jump, go in the middle, and then you just have to jump there. So wait for one of them to get close by, just jump, and then jump off, and pray you make it. That was a close one. And then you just want to quickly wrap around, land there, and then you see that platform right there. You just got to get here, jump, land, and then you jump to here. Then you have some conveyors. So you want to jump, jump, and then you want to get pretty far onto that one because of that wall. And then once you're there, you just got to jump all the way down to here. You got to spawn an apple, and then you have to hit the apple. I don't know why, but it spawns the spun, which then you can use to jump to here. And by the way, at this point, you're on the final stretch. So you just got some simple jumps, simple wraps. Then you have a big wrap around, jump to here, and then you can do this, do some head hitters, jump to here, land on the wind pad, and congratulations, you just beat the hardest monthly tower this month. And wow, it's difficult. Yeah, like, it's not easy, but you get this really sick lighting. So yeah, this commentary on this monthly tower has been chaos. But yeah, that's this monthly tower, and that's all the monthly towers. So if you're watching the entire video, that's all monthly towers. Hope this is useful in some way, and see you next time. But like, if you're just watching this by itself, that's monthly tower. If you want to see the other ones, I won't link them in the description. But maybe I won't. I don't know. I probably won't. I'm lazy. Yeah. I made a video with. I'll link the main video though, which will have all links to all the separate towers. But yeah, that's that monthly tower, and yeah, see you next month for next year basically. But see you for January 2024's monthly towers, unless those get canceled. So yeah, unless they get canceled, see you then.